What it do? What it do, everyone? It's your boy BX Brother 718_TV, live with NBA 2K21, USBA My League Online. I have my Brooklyn Nets going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans got the first game. I'm looking to reestablish myself, capitalize, and grab the W.
From New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to Philadelphia. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now, here's Maxey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Ingram wide open. The 17-footer goes down. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. A guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now here's Durant. Ryan Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to man. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's man to the inside. Nifty move. Durant,
Come on, Durant.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And then Durant with the dunk.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the monster jam.
Here's Maxey. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, that mid-range Jay usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the basket by Johnson.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
So it's the Pelicans now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Wamba sends a screen to the middle. Paul George with the steal. It's Durant on the
Oh
way.
my God.
Stolen by Bamba. Pass to Ingram. A baseline J. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work,
Oh, what was that?
incremental
Damn it.
improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks.
All right, let's
Even
go.
early in his career,
T.O.
Zion Williamson presents problems for defenses, even after they forced a missed shot. Coach said Zion is a bull in a china shop when it comes to offensive boards. We need to get bodies on him whenever there is a missed shot, or he'll eat us alive. Kevin, that means 5 guys have to pay attention to Zion at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on George.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now.
Let's go, Drummond.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Right side Matthews. And George, here we go.
Them boys is balling
And
today.
this is right around the time
Let's
when
go.
your team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away.
Game of runs, though.
And threatening here.
So I know he's gonna make his runs. I just gotta be more fucking on point with calling out screens. I mean, timeout.
But is the amount, which I think is about 25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in the guy, I'm going to protect my investment. So if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Here's Alexander Walker. After the made shot from KD. They double him with George. Pass to Alexander Walker. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
You're not gonna get over?
That one good for 2. Brooklyn leading by 10. It's Drummond, high post. Back to George. Bobbed up there for Drummond. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Robinson, that's good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Man. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Drummond. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Alexander Walker. Stolen by Durant. Johnson outside. Outside for Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. From outside the arc. They get it again. Outside, KD. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here he goes. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Pass to man. For the 3. Oturu with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound Andre Drummond.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
From deep, George. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Johnson. But Trey, the shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Pass to Ingram. Into the lane. Buries the easy one.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Out to the right wing. Outside for George. And it's good. 2 points. George has got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
He takes it in.
Yo, I just noticed they didn't sub none of my guys out, yo.
On the shot.
And you know what? You allow a
Why?
guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Mann. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Slightly early.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Shea. And the Pelicans miss again. Nets leading by 6. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. This one for 3. Kept alive. Drummond. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's New Orleans. Seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Get out of here. Come on.
Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Smith. Brown outside. Smith outside. Screen by Smith. On the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Matthew. They double him with Drummond. New Orleans moving the ball around. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. Here's Mann. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far.
Good quarter.
The big lead.
Good quarter.
Was baking up. A lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Ashley. Johnson outside. No good off the back of the rim.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Nets leading by 11. Here's Ashley. Johnson outside. Inside. Stolen by Bamba. The three. And the basket by Shea. Shea has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for New Orleans.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Wow, here's
Oh,
Brown.
nice.
No points in the game yet for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williamson outside. Back to Burke. A rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Pass to Johnson. Here's
Oh my
Ashley,
God,
guarded by Holiday.
I saw the mismatch.
Beyond the arc. And another
Got too
three for
excited.
New Orleans.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Timeout, man.
And the first timeout called of the game.
These guys are not
for
running
Brooklyn.
nothing I want them to run, man.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can
God,
really
where the hell is the
transform
flow?
a franchise's future.
Oh, man.
Johnson outside. Takes it inside. And there it is for him. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Johnson. 9-point game. Pass to Drummond. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Launches it. They get the rebound.
Okay.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Johnson outside. Now Bamba. Burke with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Burke can't get it to go. Nets leading by 9. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
There's the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Ashley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. In the corner, Smith with it. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Shades. He has 6. From downtown, it's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Johnson for 3. Shays with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 9. Pass to Burke. And Durant comes to help. Williamson left side.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Burke with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Yeah, it's funny, you talk about players using their body to get into the lane. Kevin Durant using his arms to get into the lane starts the break.
offensive rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Nice.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Shays. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 11. Pass to Mann. Outside Durant. Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bamba. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The 11-footer. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Mann. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from KD. Pass to Maxey. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And the Nets with possession here. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Pass to Durant. Out to the right wing. Ashley. And it's off from three-point range. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Durant down low. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now. In the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the paint. Here's Matthews. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. Here's George. He has 5. Six to shoot. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside. And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Drummond is double. Smith outside. Johnson outside. Releases. Again, the Nets for 2.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pelicans trailed by 18. .146 left in the first half of the game. Outside Robinson. On deep. An excellent palm from three-point range. Robinson's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Mann. Off the left rim and out.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Misses the 3. To the wing on the left. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Johnson. Matthews with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 15. Inside. Outside for Robinson. Back to Ingram. Pass to Robinson. From the arc. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Mann. Now Johnson. And so we wrap up. The first half. It's the Nets up by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's man. Outside Durant. Fires the three. Maxey grabs the miss. Pelicans trailed by 15. Williamson outside. Driving inside.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way. Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around to a consistent championship caliber competitor.
Pass to Burke. Three-pointer. And finished off by Williamson.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Here's man. Left side, George. From 11 feet away. Offensive rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Pass to George. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pelicans trailed by 12. To the inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's man. Pass to Durant. There's the three. No good there. New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Williamson. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's George. Trying to end.
Oh, you gotta keep going, man.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's man. KD on the wing. Fires from deep. Pelicans with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
With the drive, here's Alexander Walker. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
God, yo.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Bamba. And it's Durant with the rebound. Outside, George. Pass to man. Back to George. To end the cold streak. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram with it. Guarded now by Durant. And Brandon Ingram gets the three. Ingram's got 7.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
outside. George. Ingram with the steal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Here's man.
God, yo.
No good from outside. The Pelicans trail. Bamba with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Stolen by George. Johnson outside. From past the arc.
Nobody can hit.
With the rebound.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
The Pelicans have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And Durant, here we go. Pass to Drummond. Back to Johnson. It's Drummond, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Bamba. For the lead, Ingram. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here is George. 7 points in the game. Count it. George has got 9.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by the Pelicans.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Kevin Durant. For New Orleans, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but
he's such the total package. Durant entered the league as an excellent ball handler. Now he's just a flat-out magician.
In the corner, it's Ingram. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Ingram's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
To the wing right side. This ball movement by Brooklyn. Pocket 6. A wide open look for Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Well, that make right there, that could change things.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Ashley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Burke has it in the corner. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Ashley. Pass to KD. Flies to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. KD's got 21.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
And Durant comes to help. Here's Ingram. Rebound, Brooklyn. George with the ball. Now defended by Williamson.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
For 3, Ingram. Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
The activity from Bamba. When he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And here's KD for three. And the Nets another three.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to... His team back in the game. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. There's a screen. Here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, George for the tie. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Pass to Bamba. Over George. Misses the baby hook. Brooklyn trailing. And here is KD. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. In the corner, George with it. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Durant, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bamba sets a screen, and he drives in. Burt can't get it to go. Pass to Ashley. .110 left in the third quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
and they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Pass to Maxey. There's a screen by Robinson. New Orleans moving it around. Going inside. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's man. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Looking to get it going. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And he banks in the layup. Man's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside Robinson. A 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He keyed their comeback effort. He's the reason they are tied to close out the quarter. Back to the action after this word. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now, here's Maxey. Driving in over Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And here's Brooklyn. Here's man to take the lead, and it's good on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Robinson, and the 3 ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Robinson. The offensive rebound. He can't get that one to fall. Here's man. Outside, KD. They double team KD on the wing. Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Matthews. And that one hits back iron. There's the triple. A rebound by Johnson. Here's man. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing
Good
down
shot.
on that long. And that one's good. Maxey.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
From deep three-point range. Releases. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here is Durant. Pass to Mann. Lets it go with a three. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Mann's got 5 points in the quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Robinson. Driving to the basket. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Pass to Mann. Shoots the three. Robinson pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 4. Down low. O'Toole.
Could have been steal.
Good work there as it goes. O'Toole's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Johnson left side. The three-pointer, no good.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Maxey. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And Brooklyn making a change here. KD looking around. And Durant gets double teamed. Right side, George. Johnson outside. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On
Let's
the
go,
other,
KD.
devastation.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Durant drawing the double team. A shot by George, wide open. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead. Ingram outside. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ingram's got 17 now, just in the second half. Outside, KD. Pass to Ashley. Back to KD. Driving the lane. And then Durant with the jam.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by George. For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Durant. Here's Ashley. And stolen by Williamson. And here is Bamba. And the top by Bamba.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Ashley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
It's Ingram on the wing. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And Durant gets double teamed. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. George looking over the floor. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 3 to tie it up. The shot comes out. Here's Ashley. Outside, KD. The 3 from George. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
The drive by Williams.
Oh my God.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Ashley. Outside, KD. They double team KD. Nets passing it around. Pass to Johnson. For 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Alexander Walker. And here is Ingram. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Ashley. Pass to KD. Johnson with it. On the wing, George. Williamson with the block.
Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. Floats it up for Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Man. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Ingram. And there's the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. They double team KD. A 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now, here's Maxey. Fires for 3. Ingram outside. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the ref knows it too.
And so he hits both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Pass to man. Drummond up top. Durant in the corner. It's good.
KD gets down into the block and little shoulder shimmy and moves away from the defense. No way to get to that shooting window.
A try by Williamson. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And so they foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
The amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts. Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Out to Ingram. Puts up a 3.
What?
Knocks down the 3.
He's getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work.
Hey, good game,
win.
Boston.
That's a
Good game.
point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.
Hey, good game. Good game.